maximum area to consider is this area. You ask me, Eugene, why you don't consider the member number 2? Because member number 1 is independent of member number 2. They have their own terminus. Okay, so you don't need to consider both. So once you have that, okay, so Q with 1, depth 3, y bar 3.3548 minus y3 divided by 2. So this will be equal to 3.3548 minus y3 divided by 2 times 3 times 1, 5.5644. 5.5644 inch cube. Okay. Right. And then when that's the case, you can consider V. You have V 700. 5.5644. I is equal to 100 divided by S. So from here, S 100 divided by 337.43, no, 100 times by 337.43 divided by 700 divided by 5.5644, 8.66. Okay, I got 8.66 inches. Okay. Now consider S prime, right, which is the vertical nail. So what did the rule say? The shear flow must distribute in the entire member, then you transmit. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. Over here, it will distribute the whole thing first. Then it will transmit to the center web, the whole thing. Right? So that is the entire area you have to consider. That's why these rules are so important. You cannot find all these rules in the textbook. Okay, I make these rules up because I do too much problem, and students find it really confusing. I have to set these rules or not. If you don't have all these rules, it is mind-boggling. Okay, it's confusing and it's frustrating. Okay, so now we know that Q is equal to twice 5.5644, right? Plus, right? Because the 5644 is for this, right? So that's left and right twice. The width is 10. The depth is 1. The y bar is 3.3548 minus y1 divided by 2. Okay. So this will be equal to 2 times by 5.5644. 2 times by 5.5644. 11.1288 plus 3.3548 minus by 0.5 times 1 times 10, 28.548. Let me do it again. 3.3548 minus 0.5 times 10 times 1. Yep. So this will be equal to 11.1288 plus by 28.548 is equal to 39.6768. And the answer is the number 6774. You got a 74. Wait, did I miss out on anything? Let me check first. 3.3548. Okay, so 2 times by 5.56. Nope. Okay, 56. 2 times by 3.3548 Theirs is 5.5645, mine is 5.5644. I think that's the only reason why. Okay. So this is our inches cube. Okay. So now you do the 700, 39.6768 divide by 337.43. V and I are the same. 100 over S. Okay. So S will be equal to 100 times by 337.43 divided by 700 divided by 39.6768 is equal to 1.214. 1.215 inches. That is 1.21 inches. Okay. So this is for your S prime. Okay. Again, the most important thing is the shear flow must distribute through the entire member first. Then the fastener can transmit the load. Okay, and that is the rules that I set. And with that, I hope you are no more, or it clarify a lot of your doubt. Mike, you okay? Mike Yi, does this make sense? Okay. So next homework 7, question 8. What is question 8? Okay. Same thing. Okay, same thing, right? Question 8. Okay. The rule still applies. Okay. I've not tried. I will do something challenging now. I'm not try looking at for the centroid for this. Okay, and I'm gonna try looking for the centroid for this. Okay. Okay. So this one, as I said, I'm gonna find a centroid. Okay. So we have 5 planks. Okay. And the cross section of steel boards with a longitudinal spacing of 9 inches. Okay. So we are given the S 9 inches. Okay. And then we know that, so I'm going to call this my Y. This is my Z. Okay. So given that the Vy is equal to 2,000 pounds. Okay. And the average stress per bolt. Okay. So we are given that the average stress per bolt 7,500 psi. Okay. So for this question, we have to find the centroid. Okay. So let's find the centroid. Okay. So determine centroid. And I think once we determine our centroid, IZZ should be straightforward. I hope. Okay, I can be wrong. So I'm going to call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So based on position, section 1, right, and 5, they will be the same. Section 2 and 4, the values will be the same. And section 3 is where it will be different. Okay. So width and depth. So all of them, the width and depth, width is 1.5 and 6. All of them are 1.5, 6. 1.5, 6. 1.5, 6. 1.5, 6. And all of them will be 9. You add everything up, you get 45. Then you find Y bar from top. Right? So this is 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2. Because 1 and 5 are the same, right? And the next one, because 2 and 4, it dropped by an inch. So 1 plus by 6 divided by 2. Okay. So 1 plus by 3, 4, 4. And the third one is 2, right? Plus by 6 divided by 2. Because it's dropping. So 2 plus by 3 is 5. Then you do everything. 9 times 3, 27, 27. 9 times 4, 36, 36. 9 times 5 is 45. Okay. Then over here, so this is your width, depth, Y bar. So you have 27 plus 27 plus 36 plus 36 plus 45. 171. 27 plus 27 plus 36 plus 36 plus 45. 171. So your Y bar is 171 divided by 45. So it's 3.8 inches from the top. Now the answer is 4.2, and I can tell you why 4.2 because they do it from the bottom. So the entire length is 8. 8 minus by 3.8 is 4.2. Okay, so this is from the top. From the answer is 4.2 from bottom. Okay, if you look at the book solution, is from the bottom. Okay. Then next we do the I. Okay. So we know that this is width twice. Okay, width times by depth cube over 12 plus by 2, 1.5 times 6 times by 3.8 minus by 3 squared. Okay, so 3.8 minus by 3 squared. Okay, so this is for 1 and 5 plus by 2 and 4. So this is still the same. Plus by twice 1.5 times by 6. And now the Y bar is 3.8 minus by 4. Wait. And then the last one is just 1, not twice. (3.8) minus by 5 squared. Okay. So this will be equal to, you no need to look at the formula, you just focus on the table. 2 times 1.5 times 6 power 3 divided by 12. 54.